14-6 at halftime. We turned the ball over 3 times. So we turned it over too much. But defensively, we held them to 2 field goals, which I thought they did a great job. The only really play that they had was a load option that they got on us in the first half. I just went in at halftime and told, look, if you win the line of scrimmage on the defensive side and on the offensive side, you won the football game. I thought we dominated the line of scrimmage. We played very well on the line of scrimmage. The offense really got it going, really started to pound them. And we were going to eat up the clock that way. Defensively, wanted to play more and more people. Got a little bit undisciplined with some of the penalties. But overall, defensively, we played well.
To start that third quarter, you got the ball, and I think it was like an 8-minute drive, and you ended up scoring to go up 21-6. And I think you used the running game mostly, and that you had 303 yards rushing. Can you just talk about the running game and that particular possession where you were able to chew up some clock and get the touchdown?
And we actually talked about it. We said, look, it's the offensive line that has to establish this. I knew that Bobby and Steve were going to be able to get this thing going, and we've done it each one of the games where we've had a long drive and been able to eat up some of the clock. So I thought Kevin did a nice job, mixing up the plays. The O-line did a nice job. So that was big for us. And once you start spreading the score a little bit, they have to go to passing, which are not as good on passing. So it was going to be in our favor. And we played pretty well.
Can you talk about Steven's performance today with the 3 touchdowns and 155 yards? He really broke out today. He's had a good season overall the whole season, but he really came up and had some big runs and was able to chew some of the clock. Where you can just talk about his game.
Yeah, Steve runs really hard. And when he got through the line of scrimmage and the line started picking it up a little bit, I thought the secondary was being blocked by the wide receivers, and you're not going to catch Steve once he's in the open field. So Steve did a great job of just making a step or two, sliding a couple people, and then taking it to the house. So I compliment the whole offense, the receivers for the downfield blocking, the O-line for doing a nice job. But I knew the offense was going to start to eat that clock up.
And just your thoughts on being able to start the Liberty League with the victory today. You keep on rolling, you keep on moving up the rankings. Can you just give me your thoughts on being able to start off the league with a nice win today?
I told the team, the season's actually broken into quarters, or there's 4 parts. The first part is the non-conference games that were 3-0. That's great, but that's all done. And now we have it up till break. Where we have 3 teams, all 3 are option teams, going against King Point, then WPI, and then Springfield. That's the second part. Third part will be to the end of the regular season, and the 4th part's the postseason. So, we're on to part 2 right now. We got 1 in. We have 2 more option teams coming up. We needed to put those 3 victories, although they were nice victories, put them aside. They have nothing to do with the league. We have to win the league. And that's the important thing. So getting off this start is what we needed to do, and it was well.
What we learned, what the coaches noticed from the last few games to this game was where I was in the backfield. I was too close and I couldn't read the holes because I was getting before the lineman. So what we did was move me back a whole yard or so, which that helped, I believe, a lot my whole vision because I could see the lineman pulling and see what holes to hit. And then secondly was the line play with the tight ends and the wide receivers. I felt like I didn't have to make any moves really when I got to the secondary because everyone was getting covered up, and that's all it really was, is one move and then go. So
can you talk about this victory for you guys today? Coach Craig was just telling me about you break the season down into certain parts, and obviously you're on to the next part with the league schedule, and you were able to help your team get that league win today to start off that schedule. Can you just talk about starting off the league with a nice win today?
Yeah, that's good. The first 3 games are to test us, see where we are as a team, but then that means nothing to us as we could have gone 0-3, and then this could have started it. So when we come out and we win a game like that, it's we're also setting the tone for our league, letting people know that we're here, we're still the champions, we want to keep that up. But it was good to play Merchant Marine, I feel, because that's a team that doesn't quit. Like you noticed, they were going outside and stuff. They pushed it. They scored a little more points than I thought they were going to, but it just kept us on our heels. They made us keep us on our heels.